So, Shireen Titus, this is my final presentation for my environmental layout. So as you look at my floor plan that I got from Kaplan, you'll notice the entryway, which I have 2 couches for the parents and the children to comfortably transition into the classroom. My supporting quote from the book was, "Both adults and children benefit from in-between transition space and time," which is from chapter 4. There's also the cubbies and a mailbox right next to the cubbies for the children to place their mail and parents to pick up. The wall behind the cubbies, you will see, is only a 30-inch wall, which I have supporting in a clove off the play area of the infant room, distinguished by physical separation from active children. For example, a 30-inch half walk, soft lighting, wall scones are nice. The ambience of a bedroom is ideal, quilt, plants, and possibly a chest of drawers. So you'll notice in the layout that I have, you'll see plants around the classroom, plenty of windows, and I will not have any fluorescent lighting. A lot of the classroom will let in natural lighting, and if there is lighting, I'm going to be using wall lamps, which will create a softer light in the classroom. So as you continue going into the classroom, you'll notice I'm trying to create a mood supported by the different activities, which I also have supported by the book. In my work citation, it says, "The mood is created by organization, the activities, and the feel of the space, the sensoryscape, aromascape, lightscape, colorscape, and texturescape." So I tried to create that by the different carpeting section. The walls will be probably, I'm guessing, a soft beige color, because I do not want it to clash with any of the children's artwork or any of wall displays I'll have on the wall, and the pictures of the families and the children that we will have in the classroom. Something you won't see in the classroom layout that I have for you guys is there will be aquariums in there. There wasn't an option on the site that I was using, but I do want possibly 2 to 3 fish aquariums and animal aquariums for the children to observe different animals, just for some scientific knowledge. And so that was supported by the book. My work citation says, "Cages and aquariums that allow all around viewing and discourage pooling, shaking, ample counter space for projects, a convenient sink, hard plants in sturdy containers, carefully laid out, accessible tools and props, secluded places for contemplation and individual experimentation are important." So in the layout, I do have areas. I have the couches. I want a soft area over by towards the cots and infant cribs, where if the children feel like they need to escape all the active play and areas, they may go and do that if they need to. Something that I really do support in classrooms, especially infant and toddler classroom, is sheets or canopies hanging down from the ceiling, just to bring it down for the children, so the ceilings aren't so high for them, and it just brings the classroom down a little bit for them and makes it more intimate. So one of my supporting citations is parachutes, canopies, And hangings from the ceiling can drop the scale and create intimate spaces. Also, as you can see of the layout, I have many windows, and I want to keep the windows as low as possible, no more than 2 feet off the floor for the children to look out when they feel like they need to look out or observe outside. So there'll be a lot of windows in my classroom, and to let in natural light, which I think is more comfortable. So another supporting quote is, adequate lighting is essential in the classroom and hallways. Natural light from the window and glass door creates rooms that are bright and attractive and inviting to teachers and children. So as you look more at my classroom, you'll see in the middle that I kind of have a discovery area. It's going to be probably manipulative and blocks. So it's going to be kind of a loud area with the carpet, which kind of makes it its own area. So it's an all-day setting, which is one of my supporting quotes. The whole range of experience that children require to be present. And because play is a critical aspect of childhood, it needs to occupy a prominent role in the settings. So I really tried to include the math, the science, dramatic play, the art, the sensory area over the hardwood floor, which is also going to be used as a mealtime. Typically, classrooms which are more open, not focused on teacher-directed activities, are organized into interest areas or learning centers and learning stations. Curriculum-defined activity areas where materials are stored and used. An art area, table toys or manipulatives, block or construction area, a sensory discovery area, a jigsaw puzzle or Play-Doh station, and so on. So I really tried to create all these stations which can be used vice versa. There's the sensory area, the art area. So I also, in the towards the crib area, in an infant toddler classroom, you tend to snuggle a lot with the babies and the toddlers, and so I wanted to create some couches, some soft areas for the young toddlers or infants where they're moving around and just want to lay around. So I created that in my classroom. The intimacy of snuggling with a young child or rubbing a baby's stomach calms both humans being involved. So there'll be some little soft pillows and couches, cushions for children just to climb on and lay there and relax their bodies. And that's the end of my presentation, and I hope I did really well. I look forward to taking more classes with you. Have a good summer.